This video is starting to feel like it's all me. All right, so gotta lock up. Pull this old farm gate. We don't have a farm, but we got a farm gate. That's all right. It keeps the dogs in. Sadie's the size of a damn horse sometimes. She looks like it anyway. Eats right now. All right, so while I was mowing out front, I realized that Cheryl's flowers were wilting pretty bad. We try to keep them watered pretty good, but it's been really hot. So I'm gonna pause a minute on the garden and get the garden hoses hooked up so she can water out front. And I'll start doing a little tear down back here and get an idea. It's getting hot. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get the battery chargers out and get that stuff ready to go so I can start doing some cutting and stuff tomorrow. But in the meantime, she's going to water some flowers and I'm going to take a few boards off the garden and kind of stake out where we're going to build a garden. And then I think we're going to cook some burgers on the grill because I'm getting hungry. All right. And all right. So here's Cheryl. Actually, that's Cheryl, but I don't know how to flip the camera back around, so we got to do it the caveman way. There you go.
Caveman has had a hard time. Let me try to see if I can flip it.
You can't once it's running.
All right. Let me point you in his direction at least. He's getting these hoses together for me so I can go handle my plants because I love plants. I don't have enough plants.
Hey, you gotta water them all.
I know, right? I gotta start with my hydrangeas. So that way they can get all the water that they need.
In a different direction here. Hello, everybody. So, it's pretty cool. Little tidbit of information. One time I was in Lowe's, walking around, me and Cheryl, and looked down, and there was $40 laying on the ground. Right? Sweet. Score. Right? Needed the money at the time. Wasn't doing real good. And typically, I'm a really good guy, and I'll give that money back if I see somebody drop it. I'm not one to take it. But I'm also not a bonehead. So, if you pick up money and say, hey, did anybody drop this? Everybody's saying yes. So, I stood there with the money in my hand for a few minutes to see if anybody was looking for it. And when nobody was looking for it, I bought this hose. Right? So, it's pretty flexible, pretty cool. I'm not like endorsing it or anything. But the only problem is it ain't quite long enough. So it works out here in the backyard to water this garden, right? But all the flowers we planted out front, we needed another hose, right? We needed an extension. So at work, they had this thing where it's like this wellness thing where you take a couple of quizzes and you basically BS some stuff you say you did that you didn't really do. Some of it you do, some of it you don't. You just say you did. And anyways, long story short, they didn't give me a $150 Amazon credit. So I bought that bird netting I showed you earlier. This nifty little flexi hose. And this little water filter. And I think I even got Cheryl a pair of shoes. All for taking the stupid little wellness test. So I'm hooking them together right now because I got to reach to the flowers. Cheryl keeps turning the camera. I got to water the flowers that are way out front. So I'm trying to get them hooked up. So I'm going to give this to her now. Actually, I'm going to drag it for her because I'm a gentleman. So here I go.
I can't see what I'm doing, so if you see Donnie out there, just say, hey, I see you.
Here, you want me to drag it? Here, I'll do this. You pull the hose.
That works.
I mean, not that you need to see me drag a hose or nothing, but you know what's really going to be funny? See that little tiny crack right there between my mirror and the chimney? I got to try to fit my fat butt through there. Please hold. If you hear a lot of grunting, it's exactly what you think it is. I made it. Might be losing weight out here sweating, huh? Okay. I should have left the farm gate open. I need to hire somebody to follow me around with this. This show makes money. Maybe I'll get me a cameraman. Alright. Oh yeah. There you go. Okay. I'm going to stop this video and pick up another one so I can redirect this.